Which Sharia? Not necessarily Islam. Every Sharia. There is no Sharia in the whole world. In fact, there is no tradition in the whole world that allowed a person to harm children, for example, to attack children. There's no. The person, if a person reaches this stage, is no longer a human in a way that he's not acting as a human. He might retain to his mind, but he's not acting as a human, because this is something that you cannot find in any book of law, including the religious laws. لا تقره شريعة ولا تقره سنة. Then why? It's a big question. Why? Why people, when some people out of their, I don't know, madness, sickness, they done something bad to the community, the first eye to be looked at, the first people to be looked at, Muslims, is done by Muslims. Who formed this bad image about the Muslims? Who? This is why I'm saying that one of the first people who are responsible for such crimes, whether against Muslims or non-Muslims, are those who have hidden agenda against some communities because of their color, because of their religion, because of their culture. Nonsense, entirely nonsense. Why? Why the crowds have this image without even understanding the idea? Going to a mosque, while the mosque, every mosque, generally speaking, is a source of mercy and a source of calmness and a source of justice. And without these mosques, you don't know what's going to happen to the people, especially the ignorant Muslims. Without the mosques, you don't know what's going to happen. They might eat the toilet every day. Why do you think that you are better there? Because of your color? Because of your language? Because of your richness? That doesn't make any sense. If you think that you are better because of your good behavior, and that man doesn't have good behavior, that makes sense somehow, but you have to also have mercy to correct that person, because you yourself before maybe you was worse than him or her. This is the logic of Islam, that you love the state of being a Muslim and practicing Muslim and a believer, but you do not look down to the ignorant people who don't know Islam. Yes, there's difference between the person who doesn't know Islam and a person who just want to attack Islam anyway, at any price. That difference. Crowds of people, they don't know Islam, and again, number one problem in the world is the ignorant about something. And believe me or not, is nothing unknown to the people like Islam. Nothing. People know everything. Nothing unknown to people, general people, the bulk of mankind. Nothing unknown like the Muslims. Why? Again, because of the media. This is why we struggle. Allah commands us to make jihad in our bodies, if we can, in the field of the war, and in our money, if we can, and in our tongue. In fact, Allah put the tongue, the jihad of the tongue, striving in your tongue, which means reveal to the people, educate people, be patient with people. Take the example of the Prophet ﷺ and all of the prophets. They've been stoned. Sayyidina Nuh is being stoned. Sayyidina Hud alayhi salam, they said, you are Safin, stupid. Can you imagine that? The people, they said to you, are a stupid person. Ma naraka تبعك إلا الذين هم أراذلنا. Even people who follow you are the stupidest people. He was patient. And then Allah decided to remove, because there's no chance for them. These people are going to change. This is why they are Muslims. We have to understand the source of our deen, which is the Quran. And the first thing is to understand Quran and to reveal the Quran to people, to educate people about Islam, and to tell people that although that we are merciful people, inshallah, we like goodness to the people. At the same time, we don't want anyone to walk at our faces. We can't accept that. I mean, being a good person, being a Muslim, doesn't mean that you're okay. You want to slap me? Come, please take. This is in Islam is not existent. If a person slap you, give him the other cheek. That's not